sound like that?
No way! I don't get it. It looks incredible, but it sounds...
Loopy?
Exactly. What did I do wrong?
Wow! She's amazing. That's one way to look at it.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, Miss Frizzle.
Ah, Dorothy Ann, I take it that was your new piece, Concerto for Invented Instrument.
Well, it was the concerto part, all right, but...
But the invented instrument was loopy.
And there's almost no time to fix it before the concert at the Sound Museum tomorrow. Yeah, and we've got a rehearsal there this afternoon.
So what's the problem, Carlos?
Well, I have a great idea for a sound.
And I see you're building an impressive instrument to make it. Marvelous.
That's the problem. I can hear the sound in my head, but
Loopy.
What am I going to do?
Well, if you keep asking questions, Carlos, you'll keep getting answers.
But there's no time for questions, Miss Frizzle. We're going to be late for the rehearsal at the Sound Museum.
And as we all know, those who are great are never late. Come along, class, to the bus.
We're going now? But Miss Frizzle!
But what if the sound of Carlos's instrument stays just like that? Oh, our concerto will be ruined. All the other schools will laugh at us and it'll be the end of the world as we know it. Other than that, nothing.
What else can I put on this thing to get it to make a terrific sound? Let's see. Okay, there! If I only had more time!
More time. Okay, bus, do your stuff. An award-winning performance, bus! And now for the grand finale.
What happened?
Oh, not to worry, class. I'll just be a moment. Oh, dear. Just as I thought. Overheated. Well, I believe we'll be here for quite a while.
We're going to miss the dress rehearsal.
Oh, now rest up. You'll be fine.
All right, time to work on my sound.
Miss Frizzle, isn't there something we can do?
Well, now that you mention it.
It's really quiet, isn't it? There's hardly a sound.
Just us, desperate, alone, vulnerable. What was that? It was me. How was that, Dorothy Ann? I want my instrument to have the power of a thunderstorm, so I put an umbrella on it.
That sounded more like drizzle, Carlos.
Oh. How about this? I wanted it to have the roar of a lion, so I gave it a mane.
It's a kitten, Carlos. Forget it, Carlos.
It looks better and better, but it sounds worse and worse. What was that? All right.
That's a great sound.
But it wasn't me. It came from there.
Oh, isn't it mellifluous?
That's not exactly the word I'd use for it. Come on, Arnold. It's just a house. You're not scared of a house, are you?
Me too.
What's wrong with you, class? Where's your spirit of adventure? Take chances. Make mistakes.
get scared out of our wits.
Oh, don't be such a chicken, Ralphie. There must be a phone in there. We can call a tow truck. Come on.
What a weird place. Kind of eerie, isn't it? Get it? Eerie?
Carlos!
All I've got to say is, if I meet anybody I can see through, I'm out of here.
Whoa, whoa. No need to be hasty, Arnold.
That is some doorbell. Oh well, nobody home. Let's go.
Good idea.
I'm with Arnold, but I need to know what made that sound. Come on!
How nice. Shall we?
Must we?
It's stuck! What do we do now?
We say hello. Well, that sounds friendly enough.
What a place!
We've got a phone for help. Oh, good. Here's a phone book. What was that?
That was a tantalizing tintinabulation.
No, don't!
Ah, foghorn. One of my favorites. Such a big, deep sound.
Maybe one of these books was making the sound I heard. That's it. I don't need to know how this turns out. I'm out of here. Ugh. What kind of place is this?
I wonder who lives here.
Lived here, Keisha. Professor Cornelia C. Contralto, eccentric and collector of sounds, born 1807, disappeared 1892.
How do you know that, Miss Frizzle?
Because after she vanished, they turned her house, this house, into the Sound Museum.
This is the Sound Museum? I knew it. We missed the rehearsal.
Well, where is everyone?
Gone for the night, Tim. Which means we have the whole place to ourselves.
Oh, boy!
Oh, boy.
Professor Contralto devoted her entire life to sound.
Huh? What happened to her?
No one knows.
I'll bet you anything she's a ghost wandering around this house, seeking the perfect sound. Seeking the perfect sound, just like me.
Well, Carlos, you'll have plenty of time to find it. We're spending the night.
The night here? But our permission slips didn't say anything about haunted houses.
Besides, there's no place for us. To sleep!
Oh, why look. 8 student-sized beds and a teacher-sized annex.
It's almost as if someone were...
Expecting us.
Be sure to get lots of rest, class. We have a concert tomorrow.
Now maybe it'll sound like a ghost.
Carlos, that's the ploopiest yet. It's too late anyway. You'll never find a sound now.
Cornelia, if you're out there, will you help me make this thing sound right?
Carlos, Miss Frizzle said if you kept asking questions, you'd keep getting answers. Was that an answer?
No, but that was...
Don't be silly. It's just... Yikes!
A crazed ghost, bound forever in the chains of eternal torment, coming to get us! Listen, it's...
Yeah, terrifying. We know.
No! It's the call of Cornelia! Carlos, where are you going? I've got to find out what's making that sound.
Shouldn't somebody tell Miss Frizzle?
Yikes! Get me out of here! Listen, it's getting louder.
And according to my research, if it's getting louder, we're getting closer.
Is that good or bad?
Bad.
Yodeling-hee-hoo.
What is that? It's coming from in there. I'm going in!
No, Carlos, no!
Wow. Incredible!
Yodeling-hee-hoo.
This is one weird house.
You mean your house doesn't have a jungle, an ocean, a city, and an alpine wonderland?
Nah, the landlord wouldn't go along with it. Damn.
An echo. Maybe it was an echo we heard. Yeah, but who made it?
Lass, did I wake you?
Ms. Frizzle? Was that you?
Oh, yes. Nothing like a good yodel before bed. Toodaloo, 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 toodaloo.
Listen, there it is again. The call of Cornelia. How do we get out of here?
The only way is up.
Whoa!
Come along, class. 2 by 2, please.
Where are we?
Professor Contralto built every room in this house to show different things about sound. Simply somniferous.
Hey, I've always wanted to play a harp.
Look at that string moving back and forth.
That, class, is a vibration. You can feel it.
Vibration.
Let's get the facts. When the string stopped vibrating, the sound stopped.
The vibration of the string. That's what's making the sound.
Very good, Carlos. Sound is vibration. Hear it. Feel it.
Are all sounds made by something vibrating?
Oh, good question, Carlos.
Come on, Phoebe. Let's try out that drum.
Whoa!
There's your answer, Carlos.
So, I've got to make my instrument vibrate to make my sound. But how?
As I always say, behind every successful sound is a vibration.
What's happening?
Now what?
Yeah! Ah!
Can I look now?
Hey, it's showtime.
Why the glasses?
You heard sound, you felt sound. Now,
Whoa!
Carlos, what is it?
I can see sound!
What's this? Look at me!
listen.
Hattie, 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 hattie.
Lordy, 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 lord.
Hey, they're different.
Yeah, when you sing, lots of vibrations close together.
But when you sing, lo-de-lo-de-lo, there are fewer vibrations further apart.
Oh, excellent. High sounds are made by something vibrating fast. And low by something vibrating slow.
You know what? These vibrations move kind of like ripples on a pond.
The waves start in one place and move out in all directions.
If sound is a vibration, and it moves through the air in waves, and different vibrations make different sounds, stop the vibration and you stop the sound. I've got it! It doesn't matter how my instrument looks as long as it can vibrate. DA, I know what to do! I've got to get my instrument. It's gone! Where could it be?
Oh, there's an explanation, class. The question is, what is it?
First, Carlos's instrument disappears. Then each of us, one by one.
Yeah! There's that sound again.
It's coming from in here.
Carlos, are you all right?
I'm fine. I'm just in some sort of dungeon or something.
Well, if they torture you, don't tell them anything. I'll learn to be a lawyer and meet you back here when we're grown-ups.
This way, Arnold. Wee-haw! Coming, Arnold. We're waiting.
I think I should have stayed home today.
Arg! Thanks, Miss Frizzle.
Oh, don't mention it, Arnold.
Well, Carlos, you got us into this. Any ideas how to get us out?
Listen,
Where's it coming from?
it's hard to hear exactly. Wait here. It's coming from along there.
He can't go down there alone.
You're right, Keisha. Why don't you go with them?
Come on, you bunch of Weasley wimps! Let's follow Miss Frizzle!
You can see the sound waves bouncing off the walls. There, from there, from there.
Sound waves bouncing. I bet that's how an echo is made. Those sound waves are traveling through that door.
Good observation, Dorothy Ann.
Just so long as we don't travel through that door.
No, we've got to see what it is.
Hello?
It was you?
Wait a minute. Is it just me, or are you
Professor Cornelia C. Contralto, the second. And that is my great-grandmother. Now listen, you've got a concert tomorrow, right? Are you ready to make your instrument sound richly resonant and resoundingly reverberant?
How'd she know about Carlos's instrument? You asked the question.
Let's see.
Don't you mean, let's hear?
Right. To make a sound, I need to make something vibrate. My instrument couldn't vibrate because there was too much stuff on it. I don't need that. Don't need that. That goes, that goes.
I think he's got it.
ready, Carlos? Go!
So, young man, if it's all right with you, I would like to add that wonderful sound to my grandmother's collection.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you, Dr. Contralto.
As I always say, hit it, Cornelia!
Hidey, 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 hi. Lody, 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 lo. Hidey, 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 hi. Lody, lody, lo, lo, lo.
Is this the magic school bus?
Is this the magic school bus?
Magic school bus?
Magic the magic school bus? You mean magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? I want the magic school bus! I want the magic school bus!
Hello, Magic School Bus.
Hi, are you the one responsible for that show on sound?
You might say that, yes.
Well, what's the deal with that house? I mean, you can never see sound. It goes way too fast.
Oh, you're right. That's why they had magic glasses.
I don't get something. If sound is a vibration, just what's doing the vibrating?
Thin air. A sound is made when something pushes back and forth on the air and makes the air vibrate. This vibration travels through the air to your ear as a sound wave.
So a loud sound is just a big vibration?
Right. And a soft sound is a very tiny vibration.
And what about our ears? You hardly mention them.
Ears are very important. They turn sound waves into something our brain can handle. That's how you hear.
But not everybody's ears work the same, do they? My grandmother wears a hearing aid to help her hear better.
And some people can't hear anything ever. Even with a hearing aid, they use their brains with their other senses to replace hearing.
And another thing, there are lots of differences in sounds besides loudness and pitch. A violin and a saxophone sound very different, even when they're playing the same note.
True. There are enough different kinds of sounds to fill the world. But we only had half an hour and we had to leave room for all those hilarious jokes.
Okay, but one last thing.
Yes?
About that ghost. Well, that can't have been true. I mean, everybody knows there's no such thing as ghosts.
Certainly not.
And Keisha said, "Let there be night."
And I say, let there be Miss Frizzle. Where is she anyway?
Yeah, our parents will be here any minute.
Oh, I hope they like our display of nocturnal animals. Animals that come out at night are my personal favorites.
I don't know about you guys, but parent-teacher conferences make me nervous.
I want to suck your blood.
Chill out, Arnold. It's just me, your ordinary creature of the night.
Knock it off, Ralphie. There are no vampires. They only exist in your imagination.
That's what you think. Bats are just vampires in disguise.
Come on, guys. The Frizz wants us to set up the attic, too.
The vampire looked around the room of half humans, half bats, and said, "Attention, my beloved children. At last, the moment I've been waiting for is here.
Whoa, it's dark up here.
Why don't I go get a flashlight?"
What's the matter, Mr. Vampire Expert?
Afraid of the dark?
No, I'm not afraid. I just can't see, that's all.
Maybe you can't, Ralphie, but that can.
Ooh, that! A real creature of the night.
Ugh, it sure is creepy.
I don't know. I think it's kind of cute. Creepy or cute, this is one animal of the night we know very little about.
Maybe that's why we're afraid of them. We don't really know much about them.
Whoa!
Don't hurt it.
Don't let it get me. I don't want to be turned into a vampire.
Relax, Ralphie. This is real life, not some made-up story. That little bat has as much chance of being a vampire as... What was that?
Yikes!
Miss Frizzle?
Good evening, class. Ah, I see you found my animal of the night. So dark of wing and keen of craft, of all night flyers, the master's a bat.
That's just the kind of thing a vampire would say.
Come on, Ralphie. You've been reading too many comic books.
Oh, come, don't be afraid. Let me show you the secrets of being nocturnal. When you're a creature of the night, you wear the color of night so you won't be seen by your enemies. You stay hidden until the sun has set. The darker the night, the safer the flight. And of course, being nocturnal, you feed only during the night.
Yikes!
Ralphie? Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing. No.
Ah, the parents have arrived.
This is my grandmother, Miss Frizzle.
Oh, how nice to finally meet you. Keisha has told me so much about you, I could just eat you up.
Did you hear that? Miss Frizzle wants to eat Keisha's grandmother.
Ralphie, dear, aren't we going to say hello to Miss Frizzle?
Actually, Mom, she's kind of busy right now.
Oh, Ralphie, stop being a pain in the neck.
You think I'm a pain in the neck? Just wait.
Ah, Dr. Tonelli, how good to see you again.
And you, Miss Frizzle. Ralphie's been raving about your field trips.
Yes, well, I do so enjoy taking him under my wing.
Excuse me, please. You gotta believe me. The Frizz must be a vampire.
The Frizz can't be a vampire. She's our teacher.
Maybe during the day, but what about at night, huh? Didn't she say, the darker the night, the safer the flight?
She was talking about bats. If it's dark, they blend in, and their enemies can't see them. It says so right here in my book.
Vampires like the dark too, and night is when they strike, which is exactly why Miss Frizzle wanted our parents here after dark.
Stop it, Ralphie. Our parents are here at night because they're too busy during the day, and that's all.
Your attention, please. Before we all visit the classroom, I thought for the parents-only portion of the evening, we might go someplace more, suitable, more, breathtaking. Well, come along. I won't bite.
Now do you believe me?
Is this a field trip, Miss Frizzle?
It is indeed, Mr. Pearlstein. Arnold adores them.
At Phoebe's old school, we never had field trips. This is going to be fun.
What about the children? Aren't they coming with us?
Don't you worry about the children, Mrs. Franklin. They'll be taken care of.
Yikes! We're next.
Wonder where Miss Frizzle's taking them.
I don't know, but we have to find out. Follow that bus.
You've gone too far, Ralphie. There's no reason for us to spy on their meeting.
Stay here if you want, Quiche. But how are you gonna feel if your grandmother starts sleeping in a box in the basement?
That's absolutely ridiculous. But I guess there's no harm in making sure.
Hit it, Liz!
We're here. I bid you welcome.
Night flyers, we used to call them.
Why would Miss Frizzle bring our parents to a place full of bats? And mosquitoes.
Because she's a vampire, that's why. What more proof do you need?
Ralphie, Miss Frizzle, can't be a vampire because vampires don't exist. I'm sure there's a perfectly logical explanation for all this, and I'm going to find out what it is. Well, go ahead, Ralphie. Open the door.
It was your idea.
Move aside, you Weasley wimps. I'll do it. Now what?
Okay, we can go back to school now.
No, we can't, Arnold. We've got parents to save. Come on, there's a window over there.
Admit it, Ralphie, this vampire thing is a bunch of junk. You're making it up.
Oh, yeah? Then explain why Miss Frizzle is making our parents drink blood.
To the creatures of the night, long may we fly together.
Hold it. They're not drinking blood. It's tomato juice, like Miss Frizzle served at the class picnic.
Oh, yeah? The only way to stop a teacher vampire is to drive a textbook through her heart. Let's go.
Get away, you bloodsuckers!
Vampires? No, mosquitoes.
More bats! We're gonna be eaten alive!
Wait a minute. Hey, the bats don't want to eat us. They want to eat the mosquitoes. Look.
Which proves they aren't vampires.
Right. And give me back my book.
It's rough. Good place to hang from if you've got claws. How dark is it in here?
Dark enough to sleep in, night or day.
What is that smell?
Bat poop, Mr. Pearlstein? Get used to it.
Ew!
Bat guano, to be more exact, Mr. Ramon. It makes excellent fertilizer. Walk this way, please.
It certainly is stuffy in here.
It's the breath of a billion bats, Dr. Tonelli.
Well, you know what they say. Bat breath is better than no breath at all.
Mr. Ramon!
Oh, good, little pink babies.
Ah, yes, the children of the night.
Oh, aren't those bat babies cute? See, Ralphie? Bats are mammals, not vampires. Their babies drink milk, not blood.
Get down! The frizz is coming!
I can look if I want to.
Cannot!
Cancel!
Cannot!
You know, I didn't know that bats take care of their young.
Oh, indeed they do, Mrs. Franklin. Bats make excellent mothers. Even on a wall full of pups, they recognize the sound of their own.
Oh, just like me. I'd know the sound of my Keisha anywhere.
Cancel!
Cannot!
Keisha?
No one out there. Only some juicy tidbits for the bats.
Kidbits? She's talking about us! She's gonna feed us to the bats! We gotta get help!
She said tidbits, not kidbits.
Ralphie, what are you trying to do?
Get us out of here before she turns us all into vampires! Wonder what this does.
Nice one, Ralphie. You turned the bus into a bat.
And this is turning into a field trip. Where are we going?
I don't know. It's too dark to tell.
Is it just me, or does everything look really weird?
Well, what do you expect? The bus is a bat, remember?
What if we crash into something?
Phew, that was close.
Look out! Look out!
Bats! Bats everywhere!
And they're making so much noise. I didn't hear that before the bus turned into a bat.
Awesome!
how does the bus keep from running into stuff?
It must be because it's a bat. That's how. The bat bus knows how to get around in the dark, like them.
But how?
I think it's got something to do with that pinging sound.
I don't know about you guys, but that pinging is killing my ears.
I can tell you this. Every time the bat opens its mouth, I hear a ping.
Yeah, and then its ears wiggle. I think it's listening to the echo of each ping. I hope the bat bus is listening now, or we're gonna crash.
Wow, that's it! When the sounds echo back, the bat bus knows something's there and doesn't bump into it.
That must be what the bats are doing when they make that funny sound. They're using echoes to locate things.
Echoes to locate? Echolocation. Bats don't need to see with their eyes. They can see with their ears.
Weird, but cool. Bats use sound to get around.
Ma, dead ahead!
Oh no, don't tell me that the bus is hungry. Ick! At least we know how bats grab a bite to eat.
Ew!
Yuck!
Disgusto!
And night is a good time for bats to eat because they're experts at finding food in the dark. Not because they like to scare people, Ralphie.
Yeah? Well, we don't have time for midnight snacks. We have to get back to the castle.
Come on, Ralphie, admit it. Bats are cool. And if you were a night animal, you'd want to be one.
I would not. Or would I? A bat could fly back to the castle in the dark, find a way inside, and save his parents from Count Frizzle.
Ralphie, what are you doing?
Winging this thing back to the castle.
Yep, Ralphie, you sure know how to wing it.
This wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Hey, I love being a bat! Bet I can do 0 to 60 in 3 seconds flat! Watch me, Tim! I can turn on a dime!
It's not bad being a bat. You can catch a drink on the fly and a fly on the drink. Not bad.
Or snag a moth on the wing with your wings.
I wish I could turn off the moon. That light gives me the creeps.
Yeah, me too. Wonder why.
Owl alert!
Owl alert?
Yikes!
That's why we avoid light. Our enemies can see us in it. The darker the night, the safer the flight. Just like Miss Frizzle said.
And she ought to know. She's the queen of the night. By now, our parents could be...
What if Ralphie's right? What if Miss Frizzle is a vampire?
No way, it's not true. Ralphie's never right.
Attention, parents of my dear beloved children.
It's the Frizz.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for has come.
That's exactly what the vampire in my comic book said. To the castle!
Wait for me! I don't want to believe it, but I'm beginning to.
Prepare yourselves, for your time has come.
Something terrible's happening.
And who would like to be my first victim?
I told you she was a vampire!
Take me, Miss Frizzle, take me.
Grandma! Don't you dare bite my grandmother! The darker the night,
The more I think Ralphie's right. The Frizz could be a vampire.
Yeah, and I don't want my dad to have nose flaps.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go!
It's really, really dark down here.
Yeah, we'll never find Miss Frizzle.
We're bats, guys, remember? To find a location, use echolocation. Follow me.
More bats. There must be millions and millions of them.
Yeah, millions of parents turn into bats. This way.
Bat or no bat, I just don't like the dark. Wait for me, guys! What happened?
You forgot. If a bat can't hear, it can't tell where it's going. Come on!
Hold on, Grandma!
I heard Keisha. Let's go.
There she is!
They're in the next room. Listen!
So, what do you think of our field trip now?
I can't believe I let you do this to me.
My neck will be sore for a week.
That's my mom. Let's go.
Maybe we should have stayed home tonight.
Dad, you took the words right out of my mouth.
What about the kids, Miss Frizzle? Are they gonna suffer the same fate as us?
Of course, they're mine too, aren't they?
I love you anyway, Daddy. I'll love you forever.
We can't let the Frizz get away with this.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Make sure she never does this again.
Whoa!
Huh?
Enough blood rushing to the head. Everyone down now. Time to get back to school to see the class project.
Do we have to? I could hang around here for another hour.
Mr. Ramon.
That was incredible. I really felt like a bat.
Me too. I used to be afraid of bats, but not anymore.
As I always say, to be a bat is to love a bat.
It's no wonder Phoebe loves your field trips, Miss Frizzle. I'm so glad we transferred her from that other school.
As Keisha says, there's simply magic.
She doesn't know the half of it. Nice going, Ralphie.
More bats. They must be coming home from night school.
Is it just me, or do those bats look like our kids?
Oh, why, so they do. Oh, what a wonderful coinkydink.
How could you ever think Miss Frizzle was a vampire? I can't believe we listened to you.
Hey, she looked like a vampire, moved like a vampire, and talked like a vampire. In any decent movie, she would have been a vampire.
Not good enough, Ralphie. It was only your imagination.
I'm sorry. I was wrong about the Frizz. She's really a good teacher who just gets wrapped up in her work.
And you were wrong about bats, too.
Okay, they're not vampires. They're nocturnal animals that use echolocation to fly at night.
And why do they come out at night?
They come out at night to feed, okay?
And what do they feed on? Come on, say it.
Okay. They feed on insects, not human blood. You happy now? Keisha may be happy, but the bad news is we're still bats.
Thanks for reminding us, Carlos.
Phoebe!
Yay, Liz!
Let's go home.
Hey, what do you know? It's our kids.
Keisha, what are you doing here?
Ralphie, I know that guilty look. What's going on?
Nothing, Mom. Really.
Oh, I'm sure they were just hanging around. Right, Ralphie?
Right, Miss Frizzle. And that's all.
Is this the magic school bus? Is this the magic school bus? Magic school bus?
Magic scuba. You mean magic scuba? Magic scuba. Magic scuba. Magic scuba. I want the magic scuba. I want the magic scuba.
Good evening.
Is this the magic school bus?
You found us. We're just wrapping up things here at the castle. I'm the producer. How can I help you?
Cool. I have some questions about your show on bats. I'm hung up on a few things.
You're not the only one. What's on your mind?
First of all, if vampires aren't real, how come everybody's always talking about them and putting them in books, movies, and TV shows like yours?
Because the idea of vampires is scary, and people like to be scared by make-believe monsters.
Okay, next question. How come there was only one kind of bat on your show? There are almost 1,000 different kinds, you know.
You're right, more than almost any other kind of mammal, and they live all over the world.
And though most of them eat insects, some eat pollen, nectar, fruit, frogs, fish, other bats, and even lizards. Bet no one told Liz that, huh?
Well, those kind of bats were banned from the set, and we had very tight security.
Yeah, another thing. The only bat sounds we can hear are the squeaks bats make when they communicate. And we really can't hear the sounds bats use to echolocate. They're too high-pitched for us to hear.
Hey, give us a break. You know, if we didn't use a little movie magic, you wouldn't have understood how they worked.
Okay, I'll give you that one. But here's something I don't think you wanted to mention. There are 3 kinds of bats that do feed on blood.
Yes, but they're only called vampire bats because the people who named them had heard make-believe vampire stories.
Not only that, vampire bats don't even suck blood. They make a tiny cut in the animal and lap up the blood that comes out.
Well, that's true, but bats don't really bother people. How come you know so much about bats anyway?
Well, what do you think? You're the only ones who know anything about the creatures of the night? I'm just kidding. Did I scare you?
Who, me? Oh, no. TV producers don't fall for that kind of stuff. Thanks for calling.
It was a day like any other day.
Okay, kids. Supper. Those look wonderful, darling.
A praying mantis. It's not the mantis who should be praying. It's the mom and dad.
That bug is so bogus. No way I'd be scared.
According to my research, Stand By Your Mantis came out in 1953.
Yeah, and the critics probably said, get the exterminator.
You know, Liz, this is my idea of a field trip.
That is totally unrealistic. You don't catch an insect by blindfolding it. And besides, there's no such thing as a 50-foot praying mantis. And even if there were, you could trap it instead of trying to destroy it.
What's the matter, Carlos? Not into insects?
They're not my favorite thing in the world, okay? And what I really hate are spiders! Ah!
Wait! Spiders aren't insects, you know. They have 8 legs, and insects only have 6. Here, I'll show ya. Gotcha! See? It's an orb spider.
Yuck! Just because you love spiders doesn't mean everyone does. Hey, Carlos, I thought you weren't scared of anything. Yikes! What is that? Is it just me, or is it...
Miss Frizzle!
Popcorn, anyone?
Shh! Look! The giant mantis is back!
Honey, we just can't afford a skylight right now. Never mind.
Awesome.
This is General Arrhenius. Let's get this son of a bug. Prepare Operation Bug Spread.
That didn't work.
That was mean. Surely there's a better way to catch a praying mantis than that.
There is no better way. Don't call me Shirley.
Huh? If I were in that movie, I'd trap the mantis, take it somewhere safe, and let it go.
You'd trap it? Sounds like a plan to me.
Wait a minute. I thought coming to this movie was our field trip.
Correctamundo. All set, everyone?
Where are we going, Miss Frizzle?
Next stop, the silver screen.
Now this is what I call a drive-in movie.
Hey!
This is the same street the mantis was on.
And here's a piece of the blindfold. We're in the movie?
We're in the movie.
Then we've got to find General Arrhenius. According to my film guide, the first place we should look is the Military Command Center.
As command centers go, mine was pretty rare. Make that medium rare. Nevertheless, it was the nerve center of Operation Wash That Mantis right out of my hair and send it on its way.
General?
Call it instinct. Call it sixth sense. Call it woman's intuition.
General, where are you?
General, where are you has been reassigned. I'm in control here.
You can't kill the praying mantis.
Don't be so negative. I'll get it.
What's going on?
Hey! What's happening?
Calm down, Mantis. You know you don't really want to hurt anyone.
I guess it wanted onions on that burger.
Whoa! Oh, bad! Oh, bad, bad, bad!
Do something, Phoebe!
Yeah, Phoebe. Start trapping. Well, anyone have a 50-foot plastic cup?
Phoebe, come on! You said you knew how to trap the mantis.
I think what we need is a professional bug trapper.
Well, as I always say, look to Mother Nature for the best of everything.
Good idea. Where is she?
To the bus!
I hate to do this, madam, but I'm commandeering this bus.
Yes, sir!
Now, how do we start this thing? Does military intelligence know about this bus? What does this button do?
Oh, I wouldn't press that button, General, if I were you.
How about this one?
Uh-uh.
Now, what about this one?
Well...
Whoa, we're falling out of the movie! Ow!
Ow!
Gotcha!
Oh, no! Listen, the bugs are trapped in the movie. They're not the only ones who are trapped. So are we! What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Get us out of here! This stuff is all sticky. These lines down here aren't sticky, but they sure are strong.
Come on, Carlos, give us a hand. I know what makes a web like this. A spider.
Miss Frizzle, I thought we were gonna find a professional trapper, not a trap. Where is Miss Frizzle anyway?
Here I am, class. You know where I come from. The best way to tap into a trapper is to get wrapped in her trap.
If that fly isn't careful, it's gonna get wrapped in a trap too. Shoo, fly! Doesn't it see the web? No, it doesn't. It's headed right for it.
That fly never knew the web was there.
That's because the web is nearly invisible.
Bet that fly wishes he had stayed home today.
Arnold! I wonder where this line goes. I wouldn't tug on that, Keisha. Spider! An orb spider, actually. You pulled on its signal line and told it dinner was ready.
Trapper trick number 1. Stay out of sight till your meal is stuck tight.
You mean spiders are the professional trappers? I don't want to be spider food! Help!
Ah, cut some of these anchor lines!
That spider came out of nowhere.
Pretty amazing if you ask me. It has a built-in fly alarm. And some web lines that aren't sticky, so the spider doesn't get zapped by its own trap.
As my old trapper friend Jean-Paul Labyrinth used to say, the spider that snares the best fares the best.
This is your general speaking. I'm inside some sort of magical school bus, headed for our top secret location. Prepare Operation SWAT.
Come on! We've got to get back to the movie and save Liz.
What's Liz doing?
That button will get us back in again.
Come on! You can do it!
Hit the button!
All I need to get that overblown bug is a little bait.
What does he mean by bait? What kind of bait?
Praying mantis bait.
What is that thing?
It's only a centipede.
Only a centipede? That's like saying, oh, it's only Godzilla.
Wow, that centipede didn't have a chance. A spider in hiding. Another trapping technique.
Look! There's some kind of trap door hidden here.
Which could be why the critter who made it is called a trapdoor spider.
I get it. The trapdoor spider hides inside here until something juicy comes along. Then she opens the door and gotcha!
Carlos! According to my research, you're never more than 3 feet away from a spider.
Yikes! We keep running into spiders. They're everywhere.
But don't you see, Arnold? Spiders are trappers.
The best in the business.
Beetle, at 6 o'clock. Look out, Spider! The spider won't let him in.
I wouldn't let him in either.
Uh-oh!
Run!
Quick, over here! Nobody's home. This sure is a nice, safe place to hide.
That's right, Wanda. Trapper trick number 2. The trapper that knows when to run and hide lives to trap another day. All clear.
Hello, Ashley Bait Shop. What does a 50-foot praying mantis eat? Anything she wants. Everyone's a comedian.
Liz! We've got to get back in the movie. Let's go. We've got a bus to catch.
And a lizard to save.
Now this is what I'd call an all-encompassing experience. Oh, class! Oh, that tickles!
Miss Frizzle!
Say hello to the Dinopus spider, trapper extraordinaire. She doesn't wait for the food to come to her trap. She takes her trap to the food. Oh, look! I've been invited to dinner.
You mean you're going to be dinner?
Not if we have anything to say about it.
Okay, Xenopus. Just let go of Miss Frizzle. Thank you.
Oh, well, I guess we'll just have to study how a trapper eats what she's trapped some other day.
Well, what do we have here? A lizard. Or should I say, praying mantis bait? I don't know, but
Oh no! Arrhenius has got Liz!
We've got to get back in there and trap that general. Prepare Operation Spider.
Oh, Liz, get us in, please. Push the button.
Told catching a bug is mighty bold.
What was that? You again!
Yikes!
Where'd my bait go?
Hang on, Liz. I'm making a web and I'm gonna trap that general.
Aha! There she is.
Wait a second, I'm almost finished. Oh, rats!
Sorry we can't stick around, kids. We got places to go, mantises to feed.
You can't take Liz! Come back! Ugh. Spinning a web is harder than it looks.
Take me to the park and step on it.
We've got to get to that park before the praying mantis does.
Don't feel bad, Phoebe. Only a giant spider could trap that general.
Yes! Arnold, you're a genius! Isn't he, Miss Frizzle?
His idea certainly has legs.
But, I was just kidding.
Come on, Bus. Do your stuff.
I was just kidding!
8 legs?
Check.
Spider silk spinners?
Check.
Buckle up, class. Trapping season has just begun.
That mantis is a killer, son. Dangerous is its middle name. Praying dangerous mantis. I think it's left. To the park!
Here he comes. The trap worked! Not exactly. The general wasn't in the car. Okay. What did we learn from this?
Never order mushrooms and anchovies on the same pizza.
Carlos! What we learned is, for prey on the ground, use a trap on the ground. Except our prey wasn't on the ground.
Is it just me, or is that the general up there?
And Liz! For prey in the air, use a trap in the air. A spider web!
Prepare Operation Orb Spider Bus. Let the spinnerets fly.
At my old school, the bus never made a web.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
There's no time to be sick. We've got to be ready for the general.
Begin the radio spokes.
Whoa!
Hang on! Spin that web!
There it is! Get your lizard here! Red-eyed lizard!
Hurry up, Miss Frizzle! He's coming this way!
Switching spinnerets. Get ready for the sticky stuff.
Get it now, get it free. What the? Is that a spider web? Wow!
Gotcha!
Bet you'd hate to be in my shoes, huh, kids? Me too!
Oh no! The General's getting away again! Forget the General. Our only chance to save Liz now is to stop the mantis.
But the mantis is too big for a trap door.
And we can't wait for it to fly into our web.
Oh, someone's in the kitchen with Dino. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinopus.
That's it. Take the trap to the mantis. Prepare for Operation Trapper Extraordinaire.
I think she's got it.
I'm gonna get that creature. Ow! Oot! Ow! Ooh! If it's the last thing I do. Ouch! Ooh! 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 Don't go away, pal. Welcome to your new and final destination, Lizzie. Step right up and get your free lizard. No waiting, no refund. The lizard's all yours, big boy. This isn't going to be pretty. What? No! 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 No!
Now!
We got it!
More silk! I hereby declare this mantis trapped. You guys get Liz. We'll take care of the General. Careful, Liz. Easy. That's it.
Oh! I order you to return my bait this instant.
Sorry, General. Liz belongs with us.
I want my bait.
But here's something you can have.
You knew this would happen, didn't you?
Another happy ending. Good work, class. Hit it, Liz!
You're safe now, my little friend. No more getting giant. Understand? Our work here is done. We can go home now.
I tell you, that was one of the best field trips ever.
So I guess you don't hate spiders anymore, huh, Carlos?
No way. I mean the way they use traps so they stay safe while they catch their prey. It's too much.
Well, as my great-uncle Arachnid used to say, there's nothing like a spider to teach you everything you need to know.
Is this the magic school bus? Is this the magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic the magic school bus?
You mean magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus?
I want the magic school bus!
I want the magic school bus!
Magic School Bus, producer speaking.
Are those giant bugs in the movies real?
Actually, the bugs are real. They just aren't giants. Movie magic just makes them look big by putting a regular-sized bug into a tiny toy town and shooting close in. Any more questions?
I've got some.
You.
My agent told me this show was supposed to be about spiders. All spiders. But you just showed 3.
We focused on the orb, trapdoor, and Dinopus spiders because the kinds of traps they make were important to the story.
Understood. But there are more than 100,000 different kinds of spiders and hundreds of ways they hunt and trap. In fact, although most spiders make silk, only some of them spin webs.
We know that, and we showed as much as we could while still giving you as much screen time as possible.
Then what about the ending?
What about it? We wanted to show that spiders are skilled at trapping insects.
Yes, but you stopped one step short. Spiders prey on other insects. You know what that means? That means they eat them!
Well, of course, spiders have to eat too, you know.
I know, and they're pest control specialists. They keep flies and gnats from becoming a problem. I even heard of one spider who lures bugs with a sweet perfume, then lassos them like a cowboy. But spinning a web can take hours. You had it happening in minutes.
Well, we could have taken more time on the webs, but that would have meant cutting back your role.
Cutting back my rope? I think you made the right decision. In fact, the show was great. My wife and kids are big fans. That time you went inside Ralphie, we still talk about it. Keep up the good work. Ciao.
Forget the web, Liz. You need to work on your timing.
This show is boring. In fact, as someone we know always says, this show is a yawn burger with a side of snores.
It is not, Janet.
You don't like it because the PTA chose my idea for an all-schools field trip, not your magic show.
At least a magic show has some surprises. Great, terrific. Dull is more like it.
Dull?
You got it, Phoebe, as in ho-hum. Now I could do something magic with light, something that would knock your socks off.
Go ahead then, Janet. Do something magic with light. Right now.
Now? I can't. Not in here.
Why not?
Because of the ghost!
What ghost?
There's a ghost in this theater, and when the lights go out and it's dark, the ghost comes out to get ya.
It does? Nice try, Janet, but there's no ghost in here or anywhere. Ghosts don't exist.
Now you've done it. I can't believe you say ghosts don't exist. The ghost hates when people say that.
It does?
It does. And if anything terrible happens to anyone in here, it's all your fault.
I'm with you, Ralphie. I'm glad to be out here where it's light.
Me too. Even if ghosts don't exist, I don't like them.
Where's Miss Frizzle? She said she'd get the bus out of the parking lot and meet us outside.
And where's Arnold?
I thought he came out with Janet. She's not here either.
Maybe the ghost got him.
Come on, Quiche. You know there's no such thing as ghosts.
Yeah, lighten up.
Huh?
Did someone say lighten up?
Miss Frizzle! How does she do that?
Now that the show's over, it's time to blaze a trail home. All present and accounted for?
No, Miss Frizzle. We've lost Arnold.
Nothing's lost until it can't be found. Could he be in the theater?
We can't go back in there. It's dark.
Ralphie, as my great-aunt Alva always said, when facing the dark, find some light. Arnold, here we come!
Hey, watch it.
Sorry.
Is it just me, or do we need a light in here?
Ralphie's right. We won't find Arnold if there's no light to see him with.
And there's no light without a source, Phoebe. It has to come from somewhere.
That's better. But it's still not enough light to find Arnold, Miss Frizzle.
And as Aunt Alva's brother, Uncle Edison, used to say,
no sight without light.
There's a source of light to help us see on the stage. What a weird light.
It's called a ghost light.
A ghost light?
According to my research... Oh, wait, I need more light. That's better. According to my research, the last person to leave the theater always turns on the ghost light.
And that's to keep away the ghost. Janet must have been right about it being haunted in here. I vote we wait for Arnold in the bus.
But what if something's happened to him? I mean, this place is humongous. He could be anywhere.
Hey, Arn! Where are ya?
Come on, you guys. Let's look around. Maybe he can't hear us. What's that?
Sorry, it was just me.
I couldn't see you in the dark.
I don't like it in here. Could we please go back to the bus? Don't worry, Ralphie. Nothing's gonna happen to us.
Yikes!
What happened?
What's going on?
Who turned out the light?
What is that?
It's Arnold! I can't believe it!
The ghost did get Arnold.
Just like Janet said!
Yeah, just like Janet said.
Arnold's gone again.
Ah, sweet mysteries of light. Now you see him, now you don't.
That's right. Without light, we can't see things, and they disappear. Would you mind turning your earrings back on, Miss Frizzle? Thank you.
Oh, don't mention it, Keisha.
Now, let's get the facts. The last time we saw Arnold, he was with Janet, right?
Right!
And Janet was mad because we didn't go to a magic show because she likes magic, right?
Right!
Then this whole thing has got to be a magic trick created by Janet just to scare us, right?
Right! What? It sounds reasonable to me.
It sounds reasonable, but how does it look?
Dark. We need more light so that we can see into all these dark corners.
A scintillating suggestion, Keisha. Bottoms up, Liz!
What's happening?
We're rising.
We're going up in the air.
Well done, bus.
Wow, that bus is bright.
That's a lot brighter, Miss Frizzle, but we still need to get more light into all the dark corners. Janet could be anywhere.
Good thinking, Keisha. More light to make it right. Hit it, Liz.
Do you by any chance want us to go in there?
Well, if you want to brighten up the night, you have to be light.
You mean if I jump in there, I'll turn into light? But what will I... Where will I...
It's time to take chances, get messy, and be enlightened.
If you say so, Miss Frizzle.
I see the light.
Yes!
Want to shed some light on your experience, Keisha?
Well, I turned into light and raced straight out of the bulb like a shot. I traveled all the way over here.
But you're not light now, are you?
No, when I hit Miss Frizzle, I stopped being light. It was so cool.
Gosh, at my old school, we never turned into light.
But it was so quick. I was only light for a second.
Less than a millionth of a second, actually.
Can we be light too?
Dazzle me.
I take it that means yes.
That was fast. Straight into a monster's mouth. I guess light doesn't bend around things, does it?
Yikes! If it wasn't for that wall I hit, I would have kept on going. Our turn!
Wahoo!
Let's go! Whoa! Knew I was bright.
Hey, even though we shot out of the same source, we went in different directions.
And ended up all over the place.
Very illuminating, class. Light from light bulbs or flash bulbs or candles all does the same thing.
It travels in straight lines away from the thing that makes it.
Meanwhile, while we've been shining examples of light, the ghost has been doing who knows what to Arnold.
What we need is a way to aim the light in one direction and get it into those dark corners up there so we can find him.
But how?
How about trying this? Aim is the name of the game. Show 'em how it's done, Liz. Perfecto.
Cool. That Liz light hit the mirror, bounced off, and lit up that dark corner before she stopped being light. Oh no!
Not again! Hey, look at this.
Oh, it's an old footlight. I used to see a lot of these in my days as a Shakespearean actress.
You mean you were...
Want a light?
Hey, look! That metal bowl around the candle keeps the light from spreading out. It bounces the light back and aims it out in one direction, just like the mirror did to Liz.
Hey, if we could do the same thing to that bulb on the bus...
Yeah! Since curved shiny things can bounce light in one direction, then... How about this?
Carlos, you found the fitted footlight attachment. I could have sworn I'd lent it to Cousin Newton.
A little more. There. Got it. Now we can aim the light to go where we want it. Anyone coming with me? Dorothy Ann? Dorothy Ann! Where's D.A.?
And where's Tim?
And where's Liz?
Where are we?
I don't know. I can't see anything. The ghost!
Hold it! This ghost looks familiar. Liz!
A flashlight! Way to go, Liz!
Gee, thanks!
Wow! Look at all this cool stuff!
We must be in the basement. What's that?
What? Oh, it's just the shadow of this tree. Light travels in straight lines and can't go around things. So when I shine a light on the tree, the light bounces off it and doesn't get to the wall behind the tree. And when the light hits something else, like...
What's that? Liz!
The light bounces off Liz and doesn't make it to the wall. So there's a shadow. See?
Yeah, I see. Now let's bounce our way out of here.
Arnold! Tim!
They're not here either.
Miss Frizzle, we've searched everywhere, but we haven't found a thing. Maybe the ghost does have them.
I tell you, Phoebe, there is no ghost.
Oh, yeah? Then what's that?
Oh, my.
There's nothing left of Arnold's ghost but his... glasses!
Ghost? Glasses? Wait a minute. Miss Frizzle, could we have some more light up there?
We'll shed some light on that. No problem.
That's weird. When the light shines on Arnold's glasses, they get brighter and clearer.
That is weird. Ghosts are supposed to vanish when you turn on the lights, not get clearer.
Aha! The light proves it! Real things get brighter when there's more light on them. This is a trick.
Yikes!
What happened?
Not to worry, we just need a new bulb. Good thing I always carry a spare.
Tim, look! Somebody else is down here.
Quick, turn off your flashlight so he can't see us.
Oh no! He turned off his light too. I'm turning mine back on.
He's doing everything you're doing.
Yikes!
It's us.
You're right. It's just a mirror bouncing our own light back at us.
But what was that?
Liz found a way out of here.
Let's go.
Arnold!
Arnold's ghost is back, bigger and better than ever.
But that doesn't mean he's a ghost, and it doesn't mean he's where he seems to be. But we can see him. He's all lit up.
That's right, Phoebe. But consider the source.
That's it. He's lit up because there's a source of light up there.
But why can we see through him?
I don't know, but I do know it's a trick with light, and I'm going up there to find out what it is.
As I always say, to find the light, follow the light. Whee! And take a course back to the source. Ready when you are, Keisha.
Ready? Here we go. Yeehaw!
Oh, I have such bright students.
I was right. It wasn't Arnold's ghost. It was Arnold's reflection. Janet! I knew it!
Now, hop on one foot.
Again? Come on, Janet. I've done everything you've told me to do.
Hop!
This time is the last time, Janet.
So that's how Janet does it. She shines a light on Arnold. The light bounces off Arnold, then bounces again off the piece of glass. And down to where we were watching. So we can see Arnold's reflection and what's behind the glass. That's why he looked like a ghost. Neat trick, Janet. But you can't treat Arnold like that. Cousin or no cousin. Guess where we were? Under the stage.
We found a flashlight. At least the ghost didn't find you. Any sign of Arnold?
Yo! Where's Keisha? Ghost! Keisha! Help! Pretend you're really scared.
Who needs to pretend?
Miss Frizzle, quick! We've got to get out of here.
Now!
Whatever you say, Keisha. Come on, Bus, do your stuff.
We can go now, Arnold. It's safe.
You sure the ghost will leave me alone now?
I'm sure. But you have to promise to never, ever tell anyone how we kept the ghost away.
Why? Shouldn't everyone know how to keep a ghost away?
Yes, but just don't tell anyone, okay?
Janet, I'm beginning to wonder if there really was a ghost.
Arnold, of course there was a ghost. Would I lie to you about a thing like that?
I thought you were finished, Janet. Who turned out the lights?
Probably just the ghost. But don't worry, I can handle it. Good night, ghosties. See you around sometime.
Janet, it's a
Arnold, get a hold of yourself.
Janet, you're not telling Arnold the truth.
The truth about what?
Oh, nothing. This is just a trick.
And the trick's on you, Janet.
Listen, I don't know who you are, but you can't fool me. There are no such things as ghosts. Sorry about that, Arnold. Arnold? Where'd you go?
Arnold is with me, Janet. And now that the lights are out, you're next.
The ghost is after me! Miss Frizzle!
Why, Janet, we've been looking all over for you.
Arnold's inside the theater, and he's been caught by the ghost.
What ghost?
Arnold?
Come on, Janet. Everybody knows there's no such thing as ghosts.
There is! I was just kidding about it before, but I just saw one with my own eyes. It was white and horrible and...
Did it look like
this? Keisha, you tricked me.
You should talk, Janet. You tricked me first.
So, we used your own trick to trick you back. And we wanted to show you what we learned about light. Thanks to you, we figured out how it really works.
Take a bow, Janet. You provided some excellent light entertainment.
Yeah, light's cool.
not only does it travel in straight lines, but you can also bounce it, so you can make it go just where you want it to. And you can even use it to make someone seem to be where they aren't.
Well, does this mean you think I'm brighter than all of you?
Let's put it this way, Janet. With you around, there's never a dull moment.
Come on, cuz. Let's go home.
As I always say, it isn't how bright you are that makes you shine. But if you know about light, you can be pretty flashy.
Miss Frizzle!
Is this the magic school bus?
Is this the magic school bus?
Magic school bus?
Magic school bus? You mean magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus?
I want the magic school bus! I want the magic school bus!
Well, Liz, we should get some glowing reviews for that show. Magic School Bus here, producer speaking.
Hi, I just saw your show on Light, and I have a few comments.
It was dazzling, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I've never seen a streak of light travel from place to place, the way we saw the kids move when they were lights.
You're right. Light moves so fast that you can't tell it takes any time at all to move from place to place. So we slowed the kids way down when they became light so we could watch what it does when it moves.
That makes sense. Bye.
Bye. Well, that wasn't too bad, Liz. Liz? Liz, what are you doing? Hello, Magic School Bus.
Where did Janet get that great trick she did with light?
Ah, it's an old magician's trick called Pepper's Ghost. You can do it yourself, you know.
I can? How?
First, you take a cardboard box and paint the inside black. Then you make a medium-sized window in one side of the box so you can see in. Then you make a window out of plastic or stretch some plastic wrap across a cardboard window frame so it can fit in the box on a slant. Take your ghost object, put it on the floor of the box, then close up the box. Now, make another hole in the box so a light from a flashlight can shine on your ghost object without lighting up the back of the box. Turn the light on. You'll see a reflection of your object in the plastic, making a ghost appear in the back of the box. Turn the light off, and your handsome ghost disappears because there's no light for the reflection. But remember, the better looking the ghost, the better the trick.
Then I think I'll make my ghost look like Liz.
You do that.